Oh my goodness. Good morning, you guys. It's 9:30. I've been up for a little while, but I was trying to be really quiet because Serenity was sleeping and now she's awake, so it's okay. Anyway, it's 53 degrees. The high is supposed to be 73. There's a 3-mile-an-hour wind. Or it's 51 degrees right now. In another half an hour, it was going to be 53, but I didn't want to wait another half an hour. So I decided to come out here right now. My ear's still a little wonky today, but it's definitely getting better. There's a sunflower right over there. I'm leaving this, dandelions. Wow, my brain's not working this morning. That's as far as I made it with those. I tried to break it, but it's like all crazy. So what I'll do is I'll wait till garbage day, and if the garbage is not that full, then I'll try to break one of them down and throw it in there. Or my son-in-law will burn it in the fire pit, depending on what comes first. But look, there's some baby sunflowers. Look at this monster right here. This one's that one I keep saying. It's going to have a dark center. It's going to have multiple. I just saw now. I thought it was only going to be a one, but this one's going to be a multiple. This one's going to be one. This one will be a multiple. That one's a multiple. Yeah, I don't know. There's one right here too. And there's another one. And there's a couple over here. This is purslane. Purslane. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's like purslane. And I guess it's edible or whatever. It grows wild here. So, I just let it. There's an... what is that? No, that's weed. Thought it would be... There's one right here, though. Actually, this is a marigold. How you doing, handsome man? Yeah, handsome boy. Hunka burning love. I let him come out a while ago. There's some more sunflowers. How you doing, handsome boy? What you doing? These are so cute at night. My aunt got me 3 more. She got me, there was no more blue ones. She got me another pink one, a yellow one, and a clear one. And then I have another green one out there, so that'll be 4. I'm going to do another strand of them. But I'm mostly going to have them for my pool when it gets warm enough for me to set my pool up. Then, oh, you know, we didn't look at this. Asparagus. Oh, and by the way, I'm so rude this morning. It's because I just woke up. Okay. Hi, I'm Shay. And this is asparagus. It's looking pretty good. And I live in Silver Lake. Serenity is my granddaughter, the other person on this channel. There's 2 of us that share this channel. We share it. That's my daughter's rules. It's to keep both of us occupied. My daughter says it's to keep us busy. And to keep her informed better. And it keeps Serenity from putting her face on the internet. And it gives her a behind the scenes on all the other things that we have to learn to be able to have a channel. And with 2 of us sharing the channel, it helps us generate more content. And I don't remember all the stuff, but mostly because I'm ADHD. Serenity is not ADHD, we know that she's 100. My older grandson, Landon, is ADHD. Her brother. And he's tried to have a channel, but his channels usually don't last. They do not last. I don't think these are going to bloom this year because they don't look good. My ones that I have over by up there, they look great. And they're like purple tipped right now. But I don't think a bunch of these are going to bloom. Oh my gosh, this tiger lily looks terrible. So Serenity and I have this garden. Look at the, I don't know what happened. Like, well, oh, okay, wait. First, let's go look at Hagar Mountain. I tried to plan out how my video is going to go, but it doesn't work. There's one spot on the tippy top. One spot. We worked on this yesterday. Oh, it's still not all the way dry. Oh, man, that is still wet. Gross. Dang it, my finger's going to be sticky now. Had to stick my finger in it. Had to. But we worked on this. I think it looks really good. We put the sealer on the bottom too of it. But took that off and we had big piece of cardboard. Cleaned it, spray painted it, sprayed a sealer on it, poured. What happened was I poured some of the can in there, and then it was way more than I thought. It's just a little can. And so I poured some because I thought, like paint, you're going to use quite a bit of it. And then there was like a lot left over, so I just let it sit inside the butterfly while I just used the butterfly to dip and paint. And I painted all that, and I still had stuff left over. And so then I came over here, and I started doing the bottom of this. See, the top is still wet, too. And I'm going to do another whole layer on this one. Because I don't really feel like it did much. So I'm planning to do this one again. But I think I'm going to spray it with the sealer because the sealer did help. And I did all underneath, but I figured because there's so much of that stuff left, it's just like a little can. So I was going to do that on it more. But I think this one turned out really nice looking. So, I guess I just have to wait for more of it to dry. This one should be dry sometime today. The other one, I'm going to work on it a whole bunch more before I put that back up in operation. Oh, and then also I did this monstrosity. This is all my personal handiwork. All by myself. And this is how it turned out. My son's like, what, are you giving it a face rest to eat? I'm like, what? So I don't know what to do. Like, I have to, I gave up. See, there was like so much rope and I refused to cut it that I just gave up and wrapped it around and hung it. I was like, because I don't want the deer to nip on it this year. Oh, there's Alan. Now you guys get to see Alan. I don't like too that it leans. So I need to get in there and pull that post out and put the post on the other side and tie it this way. This way. To the left. And these look all good. This is all echinaceas. I have little interest in them until they get big enough for me to look at the colors. And obviously, I had some issues over here as well. Like, what I want to do It was really super windy out. I have to wear these plugs in my ears and keep my ears covered. And my balance isn't great. So I kind of did this rush job, but I have a better idea today because I stand at those windows and stare out at my weird work. And I have a better, I'm going to do better today, I think. We'll see. And then here's the sunflowers again. They're all doing really good. They're coming up really good. I'm sorry if the weed eater is loud. This is whatever I planted. I think broccoli. I think that's what I've decided on. Sunflowers in the back there. Nothing else really coming up. Except for a lot of weeds are popping up. It's because this is my first... I weeded part of this last year. And then I expanded further. And then I weeded all. So the next year I'll have half the amount of weeds. The year after that I'll have half. And so forth. But dang, look at them weeds. Also, it's different kinds of weeds. Like these, I don't know what you call these clover looking thingies, these purple flowers. These come up first. And then there's these tall ones that have yellow flowers on the top. They pop up. And those ones are the easiest ones to pull out. And I usually pull those ones out first. And then these ones you have to use that grandpa's weed puller thing, which I've broken too, so they're not durable. I've broken 2 of them so far, and and both times they were the full metal ones. They weren't even the one with the wood handle. And I broke the forks on them, so it's not like you can fix them, you know. And there were like the first time I bought it, they were only like $16. And then the second time I bought them, they were like $30. And the last one I bought was $40. So in a 4-year span, bam, 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 like, I'm not buying those anymore. It's not a gardener's dream. They're so misleading. I remember back in the day where commercials and stuff and products, they weren't allowed to mislead you. You know, like, they had to be, you know, they had to do truthful whatever, you know. Man, it's gotten so bad. It's like lying has been a trend. Like, I noticed the trend, like, I don't know, in the early 2000s. I noticed that the trend was lie, and then people giggle about getting caught in lies and stuff, like it was, like, funny. And then, like, and that went on for a long time. Like, I was, like, distancing my people from people who thought lying was funny. I didn't think it was funny. And then even little lies, it's not funny. And then it got a little better, like in 2000, I don't know, 17, 18. Seems like in that area, because a lot of friends rallied around me, and they were, my mom was sick, and people were, you know, like, you know, really coming together, and they were, you know, decent and acting appropriately, and, you know, when they would talk and tell stories or whatever about what they'd been doing, it all, you know, was pretty legit sounding, you know. I mean, everybody spruces up their stories, but it was pretty legit sounding. And then, I don't know what happened, but these last few years, it has just been, it's gotten really bad in the last year or 2. But the last, you know, couple of years before that, it was a gradual thing. And now it's so bad, you can't trust anything. Like, literally nothing. And I'm like, man, I hope, you know, it's true about history repeating itself, because I'd like to go back to the times when it was, like, not cool. And like, those were good times. I'm waiting for the 80s to repeat. Repeat the 80s without Fauci. But repeat the 80s. Wow, look at that cluster of sunflowers. They look like clovers from a distance, huh? Anyway, hopefully things will get back to doing good. I don't know what's all going on over there, but there's been a lot of traffic. Oh, yesterday there was, because it's, a weekend, so they had a whole bunch of dune buggies riding up and down everywhere. And then it would be so hilarious. Like 4 or 5 dune buggies would go by, and it's like it was a group of people. They'd go by. And then this tractor, the ones with the claw, he'd go, and I don't know where he was going. And then you'd see all these dune buggies come back this way. And then you'd see him. It was my only traffic ever, and I thought about taping it. But here's the thing, is everybody has traffic, I guess, except for me. I'm the only person that thought it was cool. Most people don't want a bunch of people driving by or whatever. But I don't have anybody other than Alan. Because he takes this road to go up and go home. But, that's it. So to me, it was hilarious because it was so cute. It was like 5 dune buggies and then that tractor. And I would just be like, oh my gosh, it's so cute. But I couldn't figure out, there's no way to make a shorts into it because it took the tractor a lot, takes the tractor time. The little dune buggies, they could whip back and forth, but the little tractor guy, they can only go a certain speed. So it was really, but it was funny because I'd be working on this painting and then you could hear it. And I'd stand up and I'd see him zoom by. Zoom, 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 zoom. And a couple of the dune buggies were like matching. They were like 3 of them were the exact same. And then 2 of them, one looks like it was an older version of the 3 that looked the same. And then the tail end one was just this this spray painted white, I gotta be honest, it was really trash, but that one was the coolest one of all of them. I liked that one the best. It had been ridden hard a long time, but I liked that one the best. It was more looked like it was the more fun one. Maybe it was just a driver, who knows? But it was so cute. They'd go back and forth. Anyway, I found out that my number 1 fan and subscriber is Serenity. She watches all of these videos. Every time I walk past her, she's always watching one of them. And I figured one of these days she'd get bored, but nope, yesterday she was catching up on them. I was like, wow, that is so cool. So she watches every video. Oh, look, there's a marigold in the center of... See, they seem to be getting a little greener to me. This is carnations. So I don't know. But we'll see. Alrighty, well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. 19 minutes, eeks. And I have not planted those new strawberries outside yet because, I'm hoping that it gets warmer. Because it's been pretty chilly the last couple days. And then this, we put it up on blocks. Oh, it did drain. It finally drained. But now it's uneven. And my son, after helping me with with that sticky stuff, see there's blocks underneath there. That one is imaginary. I just put it underneath there because I thought that, see, it's pretend. Because I don't know what I thought. I was trying to be helpful. But I got to get him back out here and lift this up and help me level it, because that looks dumb. And I don't want to put anything in it until I get it exactly. Because there's no way and plus I tried to get that whatever out, and I tried a couple different tools, you know. Not the one that goes rah, 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 rah. But I tried like the ones with the circles. It's like a wrench with the circle on the end. I found the right size to fit in there, but it won't do nothing. I can't pull it. And I also did the clamping one and tried to turn it, but that didn't work. So I have to ask Trevor if he'll see if he can't pull that thing out just as an extra drain, because I don't want it to drain that slow. And if then if it won't drain faster, then I'm gonna have my son put like a wedge in there and hammer it and try to make that crack just a little bit wider, is what I want to go for. All right, so my plans today are, I have no clue. I have no idea. Well, I'll probably go get dressed. That's probably going to be the number one thing. And we worked on this bed yesterday. That was our goal. We were trying to pick something in each bed and make it better. That's what me and Serenity's new thing is. What can we do to make this bed better? You know, or fluff it up, or take stuff, you know, try to make it less crowded in each bed, because we want the plants to grow. Oh, this was that other thing that I tore apart. It had a bunch of holiday stuff on it. Tore all that stuff off. I gotta like try to get the glue off, but I'm just gonna use it for like put a pot on here, and then just, you know, it's just a piece of wood. But it was already falling apart anyway. And I looked up that goose. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous, the prices that they want for that stuff. It's like some antique Canadian something. It's like a wooden duck with grass. All I want to know is, how do you preserve that grass? That's all I want to know. There's not a single thing anywhere on Google. I had to give up because I was getting frustrated. And it's like they sell them on eBay and Etsy and all that kind of stuff, but they don't tell you exactly how much the prices are. Okay, because those ones have already sold. The ones that look like the one I have. The little tiny ones are like $200 and some odd. I'm like, that is ridiculous. It's wood and hay. Come on now. But I don't know. I'm thinking about buying like 4 bottles of like Elmer's glue and just pouring Elmer's glue like all over that, and then kind of brushing it in and let it kind of like soak into that hay stuff. Then spraying it with like some kind of a sealer. And then maybe painting the sealer stuff that I just got onto the hay or whatever. And then I was thinking I could take like some deck sealer and seal like the head and the feet. But I was going to oil the feet first. I was going to clean it with Murphy's oil and let it breathe for a while and dry. And then do the deck sealer on it and just do like a couple layers. Like let it dry, do another layer, let that dry, do another. Because I mean, it's like a little can of deck sealer. I mean, come on now. And I can probably get that at Habitat for Humanity. I couldn't get concrete sealer. They didn't have any there. But, so I had to buy a new can. But I can get deck sealer. You know, and you're not laying the flower bed. Like I have sunflowers trying to grow here. Jeez. And he's got a shady spot over here, so he can't complain. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to steal your toys. I'm going to steal your toys. I'm going to steal your toys. Let's see. He doesn't care. Here's like a spot. All this is all shady that he lays. Sometimes he lays on this concrete, so I try not. I always accidentally put stuff there, and I try not to. And he likes this spot right here. That's why it's not weeded. Because he likes to lay right here when the hose has been turned off. He likes to lay there. All right, I'm going to wish you a happy, happy day. Woohoo, that's smiles for you. To my subs and unsubs. I don't know why I have so many unsubs. But like 83% of the people who watch my channel are not subbed. 83%? How do they find me? Or am I just one of those one-time watchers? I don't know. Maybe I'm a one-hit wonder. Oh, I hope I'm not another Vanilla Ice. I really love Vanilla Ice. I think he's great. But anyway, stay happy. It's the weekend, so I'm assuming there's probably a lot of people that are working. Super sorry about that. So all those that are having the day off, I hope your weather is fantastico. And that you cook yourself something really good tonight. Something really healthy. You know, because nobody is going to put that love into that food but you. Sometimes I even have to make myself stuff, and I'm an anti-cook. But sometimes I make myself stuff because that extra love from yourself is what you need. So, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Good vibrations. I'm sending out happiness, peace, and love. And I hope that you're getting it and sending it back out to everybody around you. And hopefully it'll get better. Let's hope it gets better. We need it to get better. Because we're the kind of people that need to have good stuff. Man, this thing is stumpy. I don't understand why the arms are not growing. It's beautiful. You are beautiful. You just need to stretch. So just stretch a little bit. That's all we need you to do, girl. All right. Peace, love, and happiness. Catch you later.